Hi friends, this is 19th part of Key to Success in Agriculture and third part of Plant Pathology, Disease of Field Crop and their management. Which disease of groundnut have distinct yellow halo around the leaf spot is early leaf spot. Phaeoceriopsis personata is causal organism of peppery leaf spot disease of groundnut. In Indian condition, rust of groundnut complete their disease cycle in form of uridospore. Which fungicide is recommended for control of leaf spot and rust of groundnut is hexaconazole. Which seed dresser is recommended for control of kola rot of groundnut is tebuconazole 2% DS. State the name of primary source of inoculum for stem rot of groundnut is Sclerotia. A Trichoderma herzianum is recommended for control of stem rot disease of groundnut. Bud necrosis of groundnut is transmitted by thrips. Bud necrosis of groundnut caused by tomato spotted wilt virus. A solution of 100 gram ferrous sulfate and 10 gram citric acid in 10 liter of water is recommended for rectification of chlorosis in groundnut. Which fungus is associated with root knot infection is Fusarium. Which stage of larva of root knot nematode cause infection is second stage. Which agrochemical is recommended for control of root knot nematode in groundnut is carbofuran. Which is the primary source of inoculum for Fusarium wilt in castor is Chlamydospore. Which variety of castor resistant to wilt disease is GCH7? Alternaria leaf spot of castor is caused by Alternaria ricini. A root rot of castor can be managed effectively by soil application of Trichoderma herzianum biocontrol agent. A secondary source of inoculum for Phytophthora blight of sesamum is a zoospore. A primary source of inoculum for Phytophthora blight of sesamum in India is dormant mycelium. The floral part transformed into green leafy structure is the characteristic of phyllodes disease of sesame. Sesame phyllodes is transmitted by leaf hopper. The powdery mildew of sesamum is managed by foliar application of vegetable sulfur. A powdery mildew of sesamum is favored by dry and cool climate. Which one is Otocious rust is Puccinia helianthi. What is the causal organism of sunflower rust is Puccinia helianthi. The lesion on leaves are darker brown with pale margin surrounded by yellow halo with concentric ring is the characteristic of Alternaria leaf spot of sunflower. A primary source of inoculum for rust of sunflower is Tiliospore. Which of the following spore of rust fungi produce repeatedly during active season of crop is uridospore? Which of the following spore of rust fungi spread the disease in field is uridospore? Which of the following is a sexual spore of rust fungi is Tiliospore? Which of the following is a spore of rust is remain dormant and initiate disease in next season of crop is Tiliospore? Which of the following is a not true rust or pseudo rust is Albugo candida? The cause of white rust of mustard is Albugo candida and Albugo cruciferum. The white rust of mustard is obligate parasite in nature. The primary source of inoculum for white rust of mustard is oospore. Which fungicide is recommended for control of white rust of mustard is metaxil. The white creamy raised pasture on leaves and hypertrophy and hyperplasia on inflorescence and pod is the characteristic of white rust disease of sunflower. The second source of inoculum for white rust of mustard is zoospore. The primary source of inoculum for powdery mildew of mustard is Clistothecia. The powdery mildew of mustard show ectoparasite type of parasitism with host. The causal organism of downy mildew of mustard is Peronospora brassicae. The primary source of inoculum for downy mildew of mustard is oospore. Which fungicide is recommended for control of downy mildew of mustard is metaxil. The mixed cropping in moth bean, mung bean and urad bean in cotton recommended for control of Rhizoctonia root rot disease. The root infected plant of cotton easily pulled out from soil is the characteristic of Rhizoctonia root rot disease. Grey mildew of cotton caused by Ramularia aurora. Tylosis formation in vascular system of root is the characteristic of Fusarium wilt of cotton. The discoloration and rotting of cane emitting sour odor and acerule on cane are characteristic of red rot disease of sugarcane. The grassy shoot of sugarcane caused by MLO phytoplasma-like organism. The diffuse purple or muddy red color and luxurious fungal growth at nodal portion in cavity are characteristic symptom of wilt of sugarcane. The most of diseases of sugarcane are transmitted through air. Whip smut of sugarcane caused by Ustilago citemina. The brown leaf spot or leaf spotch of turmeric is caused by Taphrina maculans. The most of soil-borne disease of turmeric is transmitted by rhizome. The entire ear is transformed into leafy structure, but sometimes a part of ear alone is affected while other part produce normal grain is a diagnostic symptom of downy mildew of bajra. The primary source of inoculum for green ear disease of bajra is oospore. Which of the following fungicide is recommended for control of downy mildew of bajra is metaxil? Which of the following pathogen of bajra grain produce ergotoxin poisonous to animal and human being is Claviceps fusiformis? A light honeydew-like substance excluded from infected spikelet such as spikelet dark with age and dark brown sclerotia are formed is the symptom of ergot of bajra. Which of the following is recommended to separate out sclerotia of ergot from bajra seed is 20% brine solution NaCl. The alternate host of bajra rust is brinjal. Ascochyta blight of chickpea caused by Ascochyta rabi. The chickpea stunt virus transmitted through aphid. Which of the following is recommended for management of chickpea stunt virus is closure spacing. The virus responsible for chickpea stunt is bean leaf roll virus. The Ascochyta blight of chickpea is transmitted through seed. Which of the following fungicide recommended for control of Cercospora leaf spot of mung bean is carbendazim? The Microphamina phaseolina causing dry root rot of green gram produce Pycnidia fruiting structure on host. The yellow mosaic virus of green gram is transmitted through whitefly. The dry root rot of green gram managed by Trichoderma viridi. The root and stem rot of Jatropha caused by Phytophthora species. The mosaic of Jatropha caused by cucumber mosaic virus. The boat shape on the leaf blade in form of strip is the characteristic of Tursicum leaf blight disease of maize. Fusarium wilt of pigeon pea can be managed by soil application of Trichoderma viridi. The striaty mosaic of pigeon pea is transmitted by Eriophyte mite. The spindle-shaped spot with grayish center. The spindle-shaped spot with grayish center and dark brown margin is the characteristic of blast disease of paddy. The blast of rice caused by Pyracularia gidisi. Which of the following is most destructive phase of paddy blast is node blast? Which of fungicide is recommended for control of paddy blast is all of the above? Edifenfos, Casugamycin, tricyclozole, all of the above. The charcoal rot system in maize produced by Microfemina species. Orobank is complete root parasite. Which disease of mustard produce hypertrophy symptoms is downy mildew. The infected cotton plants show yellowing of leaves and vascular browning on splitting of root but do not pull out easily is the characteristic of wilt disease. Knotting of root is typical symptom of root knot. A deficiency of Zn in paddy is known as Khaira. False smut of paddy produce symptom on grain. Wilton syndrome is known as Crisex observed in bacterial leaf blight of rice. The seed infection of bacterial blight of paddy can be irrigated by hot water treatment 52 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. Which variety of castor is resistant to wilt disease is GCH7. Which disease of paddy is responsible for Bengal famine is brown leaf spot. The affected plant have old lanky tiller and have longer internode are a characteristic of Buccaneer disease of rice. A Buccaneer disease of rice caused by Fusarium moniliform. A kernel burnt of wheat caused by Tiletia indica. The most serious smut among the smut of sorghum in our country is grain smut. One of the two kind of plant on which parasitic fungus complete its life cycle is termed as collateral host. Who invented the solar heat treatment for treating the weed seed? Who invented the solar heat treatment for treating the wheat seed to control loose mud diseases? Jesse Luthra. Leaf curl of tobacco transmitted by white fly. The leaf spot of tobacco having white center surrounded by grey and dark brown to black margin is common symptoms of tobacco frog-eye leaf spot. The soil solarization is the recommended for management of nematode. The Tundu disease of wheat caused by Angunia triticea and Clavibacter triticea. The elongated sori arranged in linear form on wheat leaf surface observed in stripe rust of wheat. The alternate host of brown rust of wheat is Thalictrum species. Black stem rust of wheat is heterogeneous in nature. Striga is partial root parasite. Carbofuran is used for control of nematodes. Soybean rust is caused by Phacospora pachyrizi. Thank you.